Today, I'm going to show you my cheap moving target that's easy to set up, costs very little money. What I'm going to do right here is show you how long it took to set it up. I will put it in fast forward so it'll be done fairly quickly, but you'll be able to see how long it took me to set it up. I'll have a timer going with it. So what I'm going to do, shoot at it here, and then we'll go down and take a look at the target. I'll go down there with my marker, and I will stand next to the target, and I'll mark the hits so you can see how I'm doing. Okay, you can mix it up. I'm going to hit the knockdown, then I'm going to go down to after my target there, then I'm going to come back to the target as it's coming across. Hopefully I don't cut either one of my lines coming across. They are just above that target, so when I come up, if I come up too quick and I get on the trigger and I pass the target up, I could cut my ropes. A little behind it. Knock down, target down range, then back to the mover. Knock down the far one, coming back to it. It seems like I'm a little bit behind it when I'm doing this. When I come down, I seem to come down right on top of the target, and then I'm accelerating, and I'm getting whipped here, a little behind it. Well, let's see if I can't catch up. I think the third one I was behind it, but the first two might be pretty decent. Okay, the left side of the target got an anchor there, have an anchor up over on the other side, and they come up to an eye bolt that's attached to the PCV pipe, which is 5 foot 10 inches tall. I have an eye hook, 2 high hooks on this side. One has dual purpose. It holds the line tension that it's all hanging off of. When you come over here, it's 24 feet long. To get over to here, where I only have 2 eyes set up on here, I have a cheap block and tackle I got off of eBay. And of course I have 2 anchor points, one there and one over here. As far as the block and tackle goes, you have to always make sure when you pull it back tight that it doesn't twist on you. So you always got to double check that. You always want to make sure that your block and tackle does not get twisted. Even if it's twisted like that, it will really slow you down. So you always got to check it. I have it hanging very good today, so every time I seem to pull it back, the weight is not turning on me at all. So I got away with that. As far as the weight goes here, it's a railroad track footing I found out in the desert. It's either 12 or 16 pounds. It's one of the biggest ones that I've seen. One of the issues with it, it's so tall right there. If I were to cut it in half and double it over, or come up with a weight that was really short, similar in weight, you could actually buy 3 to 5 more feet of travel should I come up with a better weight so that it comes down farther. So you come over here, I got a couple of pulleys that I got off at eBay. You want to make sure that they hang down a bit, because when they take off pulling, they're going to come up and go like that on you. And if there's not enough room inside of there, it will hook on the rope and it'll slow it down. As far as the target goes, this 1x2 hanging off of the bottom, that is just for weight. If not, when it takes off and moves, it can move up towards you or blow back away from you. Doesn't take a lot of weight, but just enough to hold the target straight down when it starts moving. Got just a couple hooks on either side where it's attached to. This is the part that gets held over on the other side there, and when it gets released, the target will take off. What we'll do is we'll pull it over there and hook it on, and I'll show you how it works and functions. When I come over to this side, just hang it off the hook like that. For now, it takes 2 hands. The eye bolt coming from the popper stand goes through the 2 eye bolts that are on the PCV pipe, and the shower curtain rod hanger just goes in between the 2 of them, so that when the popper falls over, it releases the target. That's attached to the popper stand. Over here on the popper stand, I got an eye bolt here, and then all I have on the back is a piece of chain strung down and looped over.